There are certain families that you should not marry from. Men, this one is for you. I will tell you certain families and the reasons why you should not marry from such families. Number one is a family who has the habit of, they have girls. They have ladies, and some of them are married. But when they marry, they will return back home with their children, and the children are of different fathers. So if you notice that your woman is from this type of family that has sisters who have children, like they have plenty children, and those children, you are not sure that they are of the same father. They don't stay in husband's place. When they marry, they must come back home. When they marry, they must return back home. And when they are going, they come back with their children. And the children are of different men. There are families like that. I know one. If your woman is from such home, my brother, run. Run as far as you can run, because it will not work for you. Your own woman will not be an exception, except by God's intervention. And if you have such families, if they are 5, you will be lucky to have one out of 5 people that will behave differently. So it is not right that you go and start taking what you don't know how it started. You don't become part of it. Number 2 is a family who has the history of fighting. There are some families, like when you go to that family, the father and the mother, they pick quarrels like it's their daily food. Everybody around them is a bad person. They are the only good person. They are the only good people amongst maybe their kindred, amongst maybe their village or even their community. You find out that they have less people they relate with. You find out that when you go there, maybe they are living in a midst of people, but you find out that nobody comes to them and they don't go to anybody. They are on their own. They are islands. And even as they are on their own, they will still look for your trouble. Everybody is running away from them. When you ask after somebody from that family, they will just point at the family and ask you to go. Nobody will be ready to follow you there. They like to quarrel a lot. There are families like that. When you go, the man and the woman is as if they came from the same parents. They have the same character. They fight people. In fact, at every slightest thing, even when there is nothing, they make up something. So if your woman is from such a family, my brother, leave her alone, because what the parents are doing, the children will not be far from it, because that's exactly the way they are brought up. They are brought up under a condition that is not good. Their sense of belonging is no longer there. So they have seen it that this is the way of life, that you must pick quarrels even when there's no quarrel. You must fight people. You must do all manner of sinners things, because that is how they are brought up. So you taking that woman is a very big risk. Yes, sometimes some people may grow and then become very reasonable, but the percentage is very, very limited, because this person has grown up to see herself, see it as a way of life. All of us, the way we behave shows our upbringing. So the same way this lady will see that fighting and picking quarrels as a way of life. So you dare not go to this kind of a family to pick your wife. The next one is when the woman has the habit of going from one man to another, jumping from one man to another. Of course, once a woman who is somebody's wife is behaving that way, it means that woman has bottled the man. It means that man is no longer the man. It means the woman is now the powerhouse. She has everything under her control. Sometimes she might even bring in her visitors, her male friends. She might even bring them in, and the man will welcome them, shake them, and give them drink. So you know that the man, it is not with his clear eyes. So any lady who such a woman has trained, definitely is not going to be far away from the woman, because in this part of the world, most times women train the children. Of course, most times our husbands are not very much available, to train a child. It is so the children are clinging to the woman. So it's what they see the woman do, the way the thread they see the woman go, that is what they will follow. That is what the woman will teach them. And such a woman as a wife, and she begins to misbehave, who do you go to? Who do you complain to? When a woman begins to misbehave, they say, okay, go to her parents, complain to her parents, let the parents take her, give her advice and all of that. So if you eventually say, okay, because of love, I love her, she's this, she's that, it is she or nobody. If she begins to misbehave, who do you go to? Who do you take your complaints to? Where do you send her back to? And it will not even end there, because that thing that the mother knows, she will distribute it to all her female children and tell them, this is marriage, so go and also hold your husband. It's funny, right? But it's not funny. So if you are doing anything, please do your background checks. Assuming you don't even know this person, assuming you people met in the city, and do your background checks very, very well, so as to not to go into this type of families to get a wife. Okay, this is still me, Obianuju Okori _official. Please, if you're coming across my video for the first time, do well to follow this page. And if you have been following us, please, I beg of you, give us engagement, like, comment, share out our content to reach others, so they will also be part of this learning. Okay, I will leave you here now until the next time.